It is time to expand minds through movies, TV, sports, and flicks. It is time to boldly go where no podcast has gone before. It is time for the Captain Talks Flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talks Flicks podcast. I'm your host, Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. And ladies and gentlemen, this past week, I went somewhere I haven't been for like 15 years. I went back to the digital land. Boy, wait, Captain, you're always in digital land. No, I went back to the digital land where games are played on video. You know what I'm talking about? I did that. Let me get that. First couple things. I want to give a big shout out to Chicago. Got some plays in Chicago this past week. Gracias, gratitude, toda. In Chicago, I was talking to someone and they told me either now or coming up, you have some kind of Pokemon exhibit. Gonna be up in there. Up in Chicago somewhere, some museum, showing Pokemon something. Yeah, I heard it's cool. I might even go there possibly. I was talking to this person. I might go, might not go. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I'll figure that out. But if I go or don't go, it sounds super cool. So if you're in the area, in the Pokemon, check it out. It's probably super dope to check out. This person I know, they love Pokemon. Tell me all about it. Sounds very awesome. You might see me up in there. I'll see what happens. So Chicago, appreciate that. And additionally, this episode is brought to you by the song called Replicants by Yo Rashu with Captain Cortez and Sons of Cosmic. Me and Sons of Cosmic got together and did a song called Replicants. It's about kind of these fake artificial people out here walking around, these NPCs, these replicants. They're trying to pretend and be something they may not be. There's no disrespect, no judgment, but just kind of like we observing that. So if you want to hear that song, Replicants by me and Sons of Cosmic, I'll put it below. Check it out. Now, let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this past week, I went back to the world of video games and did a little bit of espionage work. Captain, do you watch anything and play anything other than espionage? Not really. I read espionage books, I listen to espionage podcasts, I play espionage games. I find it very fun. But anyways, before I get into all that, I wanted to say this. So I've literally not really played video games for like 15 years. And I think I've told the story here before, but I'll tell it again. I was reading books by Tisha Hand. These are books about Buddhism and mindfulness and all these things. I'm going to go into details because it'll take me a long time to explain it. But basically, by reading that book and seeing what's in it, there was a certain game I was playing, just bought it, and that book made me think different things about the activity of playing video games, and I stopped. And I literally never played video games again until this year now. Because the words of Tisha Hand, rest in peace, made so much sense to me about what he's saying. I was like, I'm going to pause here. And after 15 years, I still believe in what Tisha Hand said. And this gentleman is a phenomenal monk. He great books. I mean, my life was significantly changed by reading his books. This is a true story. If you would have met me prior to reading these books, compared to now, a different person. But he had a huge impact on just me living a better lifestyle. This is true. So because of his words, I stopped playing video. And I'm not going to get to the science or whatever, but I stopped. But something came out last month that's like, bro, I gotta play this. So I went ahead, got Xbox, and I'm playing 007 First Light on the Xbox. Now, I almost went and played this Shogun of Fujiyami or something like that. It's a samurai game came out a few years back because I love samurai as well. Never did it. But I love that world of spying so much. I was like, bro, I gotta play this game. And I'll tell you this, I was not disappointed. Now, if you've heard these podcasts, I did a podcast about Alpha Protocol. I don't remember what number it was, a while back. And on that podcast, I stated that Alpha Protocol to me was the greatest spy game ever made. And over the history of video games, there's been spy games that came out. But to me, the top of that list still is Alpha Protocol. It's a spy role-playing game. I haven't completed it yet, but it's phenomenal. I love it. It is probably the best spy game ever made, in my opinion. Others may disagree. I heard the gameplay a little chat, but to me, it's great. Now, this James Bond game is now my number 2. And before that, then my number 2 was obviously James Bond again, GoldenEye. Anyone in the gaming community who's really been in it, they all know GoldenEye solid. I think it was for the Nintendo 64 originally, I believe. And I believe that James Bond 007 GoldenEye is considered a classic. I'm pretty sure that's true. I knew the circle I was in, everybody loved it. When I was coming up, everybody loved it. And I still think the whole true. So up to this point, top 2 spy games were Alpha Protocol and GoldenEye. But bro, James Bond 007 First Light, it's like playing a James Bond movie. That's all I gotta say. It's basically that. The intro has Lana Del Rey with a song, and they have this nice intro like you see in a movie. And it starts out as, you become the 00, which is my spoiler thing is well known. And you just get to take that ride. Bro, this game is phenomenal. This is what it took to get me back in the game, bro. It is great. And another thing too, like I've been talking with these podcasts before, that I work my butt off constantly. And I've told the tales, what's going on. I've told them many times, I've done tons of work. And I've said that I just need an activity to kind of just blow off steam and relax, and this is it. Video games is that space. Turn on, play the game, you got, lost in the world. It is a great experience. The game is great, the story is great, the characters are great, the gameplay is great, the aspect to relax is great. It's 007, it's First Light. Now, I am a member of a spy espionage fandom community online. Believe it or not, we have Marvel fandom, a Star Trek fandom, a Doctor Who fandom. There is a fandom for people that like espionage, books, movies, the culture itself, the whole quotation mark culture. Believe it or not, there is. I'm part of this fandom. Yeah, not a big movement, but there is out there, and I'm part of it. And so I went in there and I kind of said, hey guys, what do you think about this game? A lot of people are saying it's solid. A lot of people in that community that they're fans of this kind of thing say it's great. And even if you're not a fan, I think you like the game majorly because this is a great game. I mean, GoldenEye 007, I don't think a lot of those guys that played it because they were, huge espionage fans. It's a good game. And this game, I think it's by IO, I think that's the name of the company. And according to these guys, it's a great company. I'm not in the game world like I used to be, so I'm kind of, not really sure, but they're saying it's great. And I would say, as a person that played the game, I'm loving it. It's phenomenal. I'm so glad I decided to take this journey. It's something that I really needed to blow off steam, rest, relax. Like I told you, I worked my butt off. I was on the fence, should I play video games, should I not? It shows that maybe it's time to bring that back. And also along that journey the last 15 years, I read a bunch of books that are pro video games. It's able to add something to your life. And I was really on the fence, I thought I was done. I was like, no, it's just waste time, to be real with you. And I grew up, playing Atari, Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Sega this, Sega that, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, Nintendo this. I've Neo Geo, went to the arcades. I played numerous video games in my last 50 years. Neighborhood kids, we grew up on it, and we played it all the time. Played, pro wrestling. We just played tons of games. And so I stepped away from that, kind of moved on because I just didn't think I should be doing this. I just didn't. And so step back into it, and I must say, it is absolutely magnificent. And now, to be fair, no hating, my chick Renee LA, she's not the biggest fan of it. She just feels that overindulged. She has a bad taste in her mouth from it a little bit. And not to put you out there, baby, but it's true. And this is not negative. This is what happens. It's real. But she's been very supportive. She's cool. She understands if you do it in moderation. It's all good. Think what they think is moderation. You don't want to spend all night, all day playing video games, obviously. The story she told me, she knew people that's all they would do, right? You can't do just that. There's other things that gotta be done. But do a little bit here and there, there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel that we're aligned to that, and I think you guys be aligned to that. Just, if you're out there playing games, just, moderation. So anyways, James Bond 007 First Light is absolutely phenomenal. I'm back in the game. Not only am I back in the game digitally, but I'm back in the espionage game on a computer. So always talk about I'm going to Langley. Hey, go to Langley now, and I'm going over to MI6. What is, I don't know what the building's called. The building's called. So they sent me to MI6 now. So I'm all over. Next day now, I'm in the UK at MI6 doing that. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you, and until next time, we'll see you. It is good to live and learn. Miguel de Cervantes. Till next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks.